Metal scholars. Last week I did a sketch on higher, and today I'd like to deep dive into the lyrics and show you how it is one of the best sleep token songs in terms of being able to showcase oppositions. It's constantly going back and forth, and it reaches its peak with the comparison of the light spectrum, showing Vessel and his idolized lover being at complete opposites of that light spectrum. This song is the epitome of how arguments take place in a relationship and how arguments are corrosive, and the line Vessel wrote will give you lots of vivid images so you can feel the pain of being in the middle of a heated argument, what it's like to be feeling that pain. Now I'm going to introduce Vessel as the heart, the emotion, the red color, since he sings and he looks for Scarlet. Because infrared is the color of blood, it's mostly used as the color of the heart. It's also sometimes connected with embarrassment because people flush bright red. Other times it's used to represent anger because sometimes people's faces turn bright red.
You say you won't begin again.
That basically means you say you don't want to give it a try. You say you don't want to go back to the good times, to the times of innocence. You don't want to go back to Eden. This is just driving me crazy. This is my downward spiral. That is the first opposition. I want to go back to Eden. I want to begin again. I want another chance, but you don't.
Capitulate and let me in.
The second opposition. You just don't give in. You don't let me in. I'm out the door, but I'm knocking. I promise you a kingdom. Yet the door is closed. I demand submission. I demand access, but I get nothing.
'Cause I am a fire, and you are dry as bone.
The third opposition here, I burn. I'm a fire, and fire is anger, thirst for blood, for power. But at least it shows something. Yet you're dry as bone. You give me short replies. One word reply. A dry person shows no emotions.
You are taking your time. You are killing me slow.
The fourth opposition. Contact versus no contact. You take your time to reply. Each second and minute and hour of the day goes by and it pierces me. It stings. It hurts to notice that you're not there. You're not replying. In fact, you're ghosting me, and that takes a toll.
And I know we instigate, go back and forth, lacerate.
Opposition number 5. Teasing versus nonviolent action. I can't sit still and not use my weapons. I have to use my weapons against you, just as you do against me. The line, "you can remember only when you're alone," suggests that sleep or his idealized lover, who's being channeled as sleep in this dream world, they fail to recognize or to acknowledge certain aspects of the relationship when outside influences are present. This could indicate a lack of empathy or a tendency to prioritize friends and family over the needs of the relationship. And only when you're not with these friends, then you remember me. I'm the last option. Vessel is just feeling like a roach, like a bug.
I am granting you more than the debt that I owe.
He owes her just as much as she owes him, but he's saying, okay, I understand that, but I'm going out of my way here to show you that I want to make progress. I want to make amends. Yet, nothing changes.
'Cause I look for Scarlet and you look for ultraviolet.
That's it. We're polarized. We're at opposite sides of the spectrum. I'm the heart, the emotion, anger, fire. I'm Scarlet. You're ultraviolet, meaning you're royalty. The color purple is often associated with the nobles. Ultraviolet also suggests the mysteries of the cosmos, the intrigue of what lies ahead, and the discoveries beyond where we are now. You become unattainable. You become an idea, a platonic shape, something that exists beyond and only there. A dream, only accessed through sleep in a dream world.
We are exhausted by all this, pretending we just can't resist the violence.
Have you ever been in a situation where a huge conflict occurs, something really bad happens, or someone really hurts you, and the next minute, or maybe the next time that you see them, they're pretending like nothing ever happened and acting as if nothing's wrong? Maybe the person who's acting this way, but the pattern is just a gaslighting experience, and no one should do that because it can make you, the other person, feel like they're losing their mind. And this song is just a perfect binary. One more opposition: silence and melody. I only need the silence suggests Vessel desires for introspection, reflection, or solitude, whereas you need a melody implies a need for verbal expression and validation, further contribute to the communication breakdown and the misunderstandings. The next line suggests his lover says many things, but she doesn't act that way. With all that she believes, she refuses to shelter him, basically. So that's an interesting perspective. While the lyrics themselves do not explicitly mention religion here or multi-faith, one interpretation could suggest that she's got a really broad, really inclusive system, principles, or various sources of traditions. She's not open-minded about them getting back together. And this leads to more blood, more fury. Each argument will take them up a notch, take them a little higher. And in the end, the repetition of the line, "the debt that I owe," emphasizes a sense of obligation. This debt could represent emotional depth or vulnerability that Vessel is offering, but his idealized lover fails to reciprocate. The repeated assertion expresses the emotional toll that the relationship's dynamics have taken on Vessel. And probably that's why he desires to be effaced, to be erased, not to feel any pain any longer. Sundowning. That's it for me, metal scholars. Do you agree with this take on Higher? Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Music is what music does. Worship. Bye now.